Looks like I'm alive. Let's see if anyone shows up. I did not plan this, so we'll see what happens. Let me turn that down. Get back over here. Look like it's just me so far. See if anyone shows up here. Got one person in there. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something here. Doing something wrong. Tom's Food Factory is in the house. Guys, bear with me. I am experiencing some technical difficulties. Let's see. Now, how do I turn this up here? Okay, guys, can y'all hear me pretty good? Does it sound no echo or anything? It's Mr. Rogers. How you doing? John S., Tom's Food Factory. How you doing, guys? Can you hear me? Can you hear me good? You're kind of here working on dinner. Nice. Nice. Okay. I have not been live in a long time. I have not been no echoes. Good. Thank you. I sometimes forget to turn down the volume in YouTube. So then I get an echo. So we'll see what happens here. All right. Welcome, welcome. Pennsylvania. Very good, very good. All right, guys. I don't really have a topic. I don't really have a topic to talk about. Now, Larry's here. Larry Baranzano's in the house. What's going on, man? Cheers to you, Larry. I did not plan anything. It's been a crazy week. Is the lighting okay? I'm constantly playing with my lighting here and down. I'm in my basement. This is what I call the dungeon. It's my 1970s style. Let's see. Okay. 1970s style dungeon I got, but we're gonna fix this place up one of these days. Rest of the house is up to date, but this area right here has not been done yet. John, I see your question. I will answer that. Yeah, I don't know. John, any plans for Thanksgiving dinner? Typically, as of late, I don't really do anything for. We'll do a side dish and take it to my brother's. That's what I do for Thanksgiving. Our big deal around here is Christmas Day here with the family, and I do chili. I do a pot of chili or two on Christmas Day. The week after Christmas, or generally the Saturday after Christmas, we do a big family thing where I do the turkey, the ham, all the whatnots, and have all my family over. But on Christmas Day, we're all kind of doing other things with our other families, I guess. And So we just kind of save our big Christmas for after Christmas. And that's it. But Thanksgiving, I go to my brother's house and I'll typically take whatever they want me to bring. That's what I do on Thanksgiving. So what am I drinking, Larry? Okay. That's just a Beeman 7, my typical Beeman 7-Up, 0 sugar. That's kind of what I always do. Unless I do something, a special drink of some kind. Yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. I did not have a video this morning. If anybody, I did not even have a video for Tuesday. So, guys, that's just me being. I guess I had a lazy week. Had a lot going on family wise. Not so much work wise, but last weekend when I normally do a longer set video for that would have aired today, Mama and I just kind of got lazy and I just didn't do anything. So, guess I'm saying sorry, not sorry. It was a great weekend last weekend, so I'm not. It just didn't happen on the video part. I didn't even have a food review video, so yeah, it was a good weekend, but I did not have a video, and I'm gonna have a video for next week. I'm not telling you what that is, but it's gonna be very simple, very fast, old school barbecue. Family barbecue is what it's going to be, and you'll see what that's going to be next week, next Saturday. I will have a food review video. I think if I can put it together in time, I'll have a food review video. So that's on Tuesday. Whether I have a drink video, those are kind of sketchy for Thursdays. That's when I can do them. I made a commitment at the beginning of this year that I was going to try to do 3 videos a week. I've mostly been successful at 2 of those 3. The third one, which is a drink video, that is not so much. That's and that's been a little hard. It turned into work, and I did not want this to turn into work. And because, I have a real job. Especially this year with the economy so bad, YouTube money is just not there, guys. So I'm not anytime soon quitting my job for this YouTube thing, and that's okay. I still love working my job, but yeah, YouTube money is just not there right now. So okay, what else you got for me? Let me read through the comments over here. Cam, how you doing? Yeah, I'm having a great weekend so far. It's been a pleasant day. I did go to the grocery store. That was the only downside. If I can get out of there under, I used to say if I can get out of the grocery store under $200, I'm a happy man. I've changed that to if I can get out of the grocery store under $300, I'm a happy man. Yeah, it's I did not get out under 200, but I got out under 300. So it was a good day. When am I doing another pork butt? Actually pretty soon. Daddy Dutch. What's going on? Glad to see you here. I've been talking to you the last couple Fridays, man. You know what? If I could figure out how to Kent, are you in your garage? Are you able to go live? I'll set up a link if I can remember how. How the hell you do that? I don't remember. Let's see here. There we go. If you can come in, I'll bring you in. I did this StreamYard thing for a reason. There you go. If anybody wants to come up live, we can do it. I don't know how long I'm going to be on here. Mama has agreed to make me a drink or 2 anyway. She said that she wouldn't throw anything at me if I didn't pester her too much. So yeah, Like I said, it's been pretty lazy. Last weekend was pretty lazy. We just didn't do anything. Nothing. I think I've spent one day, never even left the house. Maybe took the dogs out or something. Am I going to do pork? I did that one indoors in the crock pot. That don't really count. But yeah, before the weather gets too bad, I need to do. People have been pestering me. I see the pester me. My char griller, the Grand Champ fans want to see some more cooks on that, so I'm going to try to do at least a couple cooks on that before the weather gets bad. I'll have to start those early because we're losing daylight now. So, but yeah, we're losing daylight now, so we'll have to get in one of those. I have to start early on the pork butt. I haven't decided if I'm going to do one or two. Probably just do one because there's we went over the weekend, over the last couple of days, really went from a 4-person family to a 3-person family. My oldest granddaughter moved out to go with her dad, so we're going to assume that this is a good deal and go with it. So yeah, we got to let's see. You got one in the freezer. Good deal. Definitely got one in the freezer. I don't have one in the freezer. I got a rack of ribs. I had a request to do the rack of ribs, probably on the Grand Champ, more over direct heat, and I'm trying to figure out. I've done some more direct heat ribs in the past, but it's been a long time, and on a different style grill. I've done some hot and fast cooks in the past. I've got videos on those. I have not done one on the Grand Champ, so I'm just trying to figure out how to do it and hopefully not destroy the ribs. I do like hot and fast ribs. They're not the same as low and slow, but hot and fast, more direct heat. Whether I wrap it or not, not wrap it, go up. How do I glaze it? That's stuff I'm looking at, and hopefully you're going to see a video on that real soon. But I have a rack of ribs just for that to be done on the Grand Champ, and I'm still working up the courage. It's one I don't want to run, but yeah. You got baby backs? I think what I got in the freezer is spare ribs. I think they're already pre-cut, St. Louis cut. So, but yeah, that's going to happen real soon, and I want to do it before the weather gets too cold. The weather's already definitely changing here. Have I ever deep fried a turkey? No, I have not. That is, I don't know if that's going to happen this year or next, but yes, that is in my plans. I don't have a deep fryer for outdoor deep fryer is the big issue, or I would have already done one. I'm looking into buying that very thing. I had a company reach out to me a while back. I don't want to say their name. And when I looked at their products, I said, yeah, I'm interested in working with you. What is it specifically you want me to do? And they didn't really say, well, look through our inventory and tell me what you're looking at. And actually a deep fryer setup was something I was interested in. So I sent it back to them, and I never heard from them again. So maybe that was a little bit too much for them. So I don't know. You haven't had spare ribs in forever. I do them. I jump back and forth between spare ribs and baby backs. They're both great to me. I know the competition people. That I think they prefer the spare rib St. Louis cut. I think that's what you mostly see. But me, I tend to do more baby backs than I do spare ribs. So kind of switch it up. Love both. I love them both. If you notice, I need to lose weight, so I'm not doing as many of those things as I used to. Trying to drop a few pounds. I have lost a few pounds, trying to lose a few more. Yeah, the weather. Yeah, Larry, the weather is definitely going south. It's not gotten real cold yet here. I haven't cut grass in like a month, and I could go out there and cut it now, and I'd have probably watch my tracks. But the leaves have not started falling yet. They're just now starting to turn. So yeah, it's been. Usually, I'm still cutting grass right now, and so that's been a different reality than what we've had in the past. It's slowing down at this point, but like I said, I could go out there and I'd have to really search for my tracks just to cut the grass right now. So that's been a different this year. Now I'll have to get out there and do some cutting and probably bagging once all the leaves fall. But other than that, it's just one of those years. Look over here if I missed anything in the comments. Oh, they're falling. Oh, they're already falling up there. Well, you're a little north of me, so that makes sense. I'm in Kentucky. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky. I am about maybe 10 miles from Churchill Downs, so that helps you out on location. I am about, as the crow flies, maybe 1.5 to 2 miles from the Ohio River. So, normally use Bullet. Is that Bullet bourbon? Is that what you're referring to? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see your first comment. What are some good bourbons for an old fashioned? Wow, what bourbon do you have? That's I like when I'm making an old fashioned, I like to upscale it a little bit. I'll commonly use a Jim Beam Black Label, which is I think typically an 8-year-old. They don't put that on their label anymore, so I'm questioning that now. I recently did a video. It was kind of an impromptu video of a God, what was that called? Oh my God. It's made here in Louisville too. It's a high-end rye whiskey. Hang on, I'll let you. I just drew a blank. Jephthah Creed Distillery here in Louisville, Kentucky. They actually commented on the video. I used their rye whiskey, Jephthah Creed. Look it up. It's let me spell it. JEPTHACREED Distillery. I was blown away. I seen them. I was in Total Wine as one of the big chain liquor stores here in Louisville. They're all over the place. And they was doing a tasting, and she said this is like, I don't remember the proof, but it was like 100 proof or better, which it tells me it's going to have a hard bite. And she gave me a taste of it, and it's like super smooth. And I'm going, that's not 100 proof. She goes, yes, it is. And I'm looking at the bottom. Sure enough, it is. And I'm like, wow. So I bought a bottle. And that was a really good. That was a rye whiskey. A rye. They call it rye bourbon and rye whiskey, whatever. It's a rye. Another one, Larry Baranzano hooked me up with is a Whistle Pig rye whiskey. I got the 10-year-old. Larry actually sent me a bottle, and I drank it and replaced it, and that's already gone. So that's expensive. So it'll be a little bit before I buy another one of those. So Bullet. I've made old fashions with Bullet bourbon. God, there's so many. There's some bourbons out there I won't. I'm drawing a blank at the moment. I could probably look over here at my bar. I say bar. It's a big shelf with a bunch of liquor on it. There's several of them out there, but yeah, old fashions, cocktails. Look at my videos. You'll see probably. I'm sure there's more than one old fashioned video out there. Bull is pretty good. My wife got some. Yeah, they are. They can get pricey. Did I ever get to the Kentucky? Did I ever get to the Kentucky Derby? No. I've been to Churchill Downs many times, and I've spent way too much money there. But as far as the Kentucky Derby, no, I've never been. No, I've been to many races there on the weekends, and I love to bet the horses. I actually haven't done it in a while, but I do love to. I love to get that racing for them, and I love to sit down on Derby Day here in my living room or wherever I'm at, and really crack down and try to pick the horses. And more than anything, just to see how I do. And I bet some crazy bets, trying to win some money. And I've actually never won a lot of money on the Derby, but I've hit some. Sorry about that. My computer's lighting up on me. But yeah, no, I've never been to the Derby, but I've been to the track many times. The Derby gets a little crazy. To be honest, a lot of your local folk here in Louisville, they will go to the Oaks, which is on the Friday before Derby. That was always the Derby for the people here in Louisville because it gets too crowded, gets a little too crazy on Derby Day around the track. And a lot of us don't go. We do a lot of Derby parties. Someone will host a Derby party in their home. We'll sit around. Nowadays, you can go to TVG and bet or Churchill, whatever. They got one direct specifically for Churchill Downs. Twinspires.com, I think is what it is. A lot of people do the betting on the horses. But yeah, a lot of people from Louisville just don't go to the Derby. It's a little too crazy. Too many out of towners there. So we'll do a Derby party here. Or what I did last year was just kind of kick back here in my house, just the wife and I enjoyed it. Had a table sitting in front of the TV. I had my laptop up. And just start place my bets and go on about my business. Come back every 20, 30 minutes. And I see Daddy Dutch is here. Let me get him in here. And we just start picking, start betting, placing my bets. Daddy Dutch Barbecue. How you doing, man?
What's up, Ken? How are you? Hey, by the way, thank you much.
You got it, man. You're welcome.
There is one. If you look, yep, right over that shoulder.
Right I see it. Yeah. Yeah, good deal. Thank you, bud. Appreciate you.
Yeah, let me shed a little light on the subject so you can see the mess behind me too. Like I got you talking about the store between $200 and $300.
Yeah,
that's been me at Sam's Club the last 2 Saturdays.
It's crazy right now, man. It is what it is.
Well, I'm buying a bunch of shit for catering, aluminum pans, paper towels, more foil, all the essentials. So I'm trying to get this damn camera right. I don't like it.
I'm in the same boat, I think.
So how was your week, man?
It was good. It's my typical work week. As far as the weekend, like I said, I didn't have a video this week just because it got a little. Last weekend we got lazy. That's what happened. I got lazy.
Well, you know what? I did too because I don't have one for this weekend. I am doing some cooking. I'm just being too lazy to video everything.
It happens, man. People
Oh,
don't realize how much work this is.
yeah, and I'm actually later going to do the same thing you're doing now.
Oh, real? Okay.
Yeah, in about hour and a half or so, we're gonna fire up the campfire outside, and we're gonna sit around and chew the fat.
There you go. I like it.
So,
I burn up my fire pit outside, so I think the mama and I are going tomorrow to buy another one.
well, I have two because I have one that I actually use at the campground because it has a lid for it.
Gotcha.
I'm not using that one. It'll be sitting right next to it. And then we actually have one built into a retaining wall. It's open on the top. I'm supposed to have a lid for it.
I gotcha.
But the wind died down, and we don't build a big fire in there. So if I can find my fire cups, I'll put one of them underneath there. I think I'm going to have to because, yeah, I got to find them first, damn it. I didn't think about that. Well, I got other accelerants. I'll get it started one way or the other.
I hear you, man.
Them fire cups. Ken, if you haven't tried these, you got to try these.
I'm not even sure what they are, so yeah, I'm going to have to.
They are made by Anthony McCool.
Okay.
Tiger McCool out of California.
Yeah.
He's super cool guy, good supporter. I left one out in the rain for 4 days during the week because out at the campground on Sunday night I was going to have a fire. I said, "Screw it, I'm going to bed." It rained a couple times during the week. It sat outside for 4 days. I got there Friday night, put a lighter to it, took right off.
Nice. There you go.
And it's in the little pleated cups. He's got 3 or 4 different sizes now.
Cool. I'll have to look at that.
The original fire cup, I think I got my numbers right, will burn for 27 minutes.
Oh wow.
I use the juniors, the little guys. I use them in my drum. Drop one in there. Yep. Fire up your drum, no problem.
Nice.
So
yeah, I've got an ideal, and it's not going to be to save me money. It's because I really want to try to do it, and something I've never done. Have you ever made homemade charcoal?
No, I have not.
Yeah, that's. I've been watching some videos and whatnot, and like I said, I'm not doing it to save money because I don't think I could save money in doing it.
By the time you figure your time in it,
yeah,
it ain't gonna happen. Kind of like with my sweet heat.
Yeah, exactly.
You can see down there. You can see the dehydrator trays sitting there.
Yeah.
It's the first time in a month that dehydrator right over here is not running. I am done. This morning I hauled. Week and a half ago, we pulled the final pepper plants. That's how many I had to go through, and they run 36 to 48 hours at a pop.
Wow.
Hauled the plants away, went down, bought 48 bags of rock today to landscape on that side of the house. I tell you what, this fat old man ain't made for landscaping anymore.
Well, that's what I'm going to be doing come spring because I got to do something with the front of my house because it's pretty ugly right now. So I'll be doing a lot come spring.
the west side. See, my problem is in April we drive out to the campground, park the RV out there, and that's where I spend half my time. During the summer on the weekends, I'm gone cooking competition. So that doesn't help. That's why I slack so much for videos during the summers. I'm always gone or I'm always busy.
Yeah.
But it's what it is. I mean, this for me, you got guys like Tommy at the gallery, CJ, smoking and grilling with AB. It's their full-time job.
Exactly. Yeah.
For me, it's something fun to do. It's a hobby. It's a stress reliever, a little bit, kind of.
Absolutely.
Kind of. Uh, you know about that.
Yeah, I know that.
Especially when you get people busting your balls about your round Blackstone.
That's right. Who would do that? I mean,
I don't know, but you know what? I know somebody that has 3 different Blackstones, and if he moved his big ugly melon, you'd see a 36-inch members mark griddle behind him.
Oh, really? I've been put on a limit of how many more grills I can have.
You can see the logo, I think.
It's,
The little white logo on the cover.
Okay, I think so. Yeah.
Right by the paper towels.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
here's the deal. I didn't want to buy it. The missus made me. Get this. I had it right at a year now. It was clearance last year for $169.
Oh, wow. Members mark, right?
It was a no-brainer. So if you guys are going to your Sam's Club, keep your eyes open for the next 2 to 3 months on all the grilling stuff that they're going to be clearancing out.
Cool.
So, that's why you didn't see that. I never sent it. That I was going to go live in a couple hours. That was a long time ago.
Oh, well. Hey, baby, you available?
What's that?
I was asking my darling wife to help me out.
Oh, you know what you need to do? Be like,
no, I don't think I could survive a bell.
Come on now. Come on. I actually messaged Tom's wife, and I said, the next time he does that on air, you need to run in there and beat the crap out of him. She goes, I will. I will.
Shoot, I asked her before I went live. I said, would you mind helping me out a little? She goes, yes, I will.
See, that's why mine is right here. But I don't know. I haven't had. I had one drink last night. That was it.
I'm going light tonight, to be honest with you.
Mine are bigger drinks.
Yeah.
I don't burn them. Not the way I used to. Tell you what, I've been drinking the most of is just Gold Peak right here. Just plain old unsweetened tea.
There you go. Oh, sweet. There you go.
So,
all right, Kent, let me because for my audience here, I don't know how many people I still got here. Kent runs Daddy Dutch Barbecue, guys. If you are not subscribed to him, please do. He's got a great channel. Does a lot of stuff. Does a lot of Blackstone stuff.
I need to interrupt you.
Go for it.
Interrupt you, Ken. Ken's 54 years old and fat. He doesn't run anything.
So tell my audience here what you do. What's your deal for Daddy Dutch Barbecue?
You know, I do anything from kettle cooking, drum cooking, Blackstone cooking, pellet cooker. Basically, if there's protein out there, I've cooked it. Love doing the weekend morning lives on one of the griddles out at the campground during the summer.
Nice.
You know, I just hang out, cook, have fun. That's what I do. I'm not fancy. If you're looking for a fancy channel, you come to the wrong place.
Amen.
I'm pretty much a cut and dried guy. I love jalapenos and anything jalapeno popper related, especially the sandwiches that are very popular, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
They've been cooked from California to Texas to Florida to Pennsylvania, Minnesota.
Nice.
All by me.
Sweet. Good deal. Yeah. I love seeing the other channels come on here when I do go live. And
I mean, it's not like we've never talked before. You know?
Exactly. No.
So, you know, it's just it's good to get out there and chit chat, you know.
Absolutely. I used to do a lot of live, and all of a sudden I just quit doing it for a long time. And so I was jumped on the live feed with you and Mike the last couple of weeks, and I said, it's
Yep.
kind of having fun again. So I might try to find a night that I could do this pretty regular again. So we'll see what happens.
Why not?
Yeah.
No. So, I was in between. I had my iPad outside with me so I could listen to some college football while I'm schlepping 50, 40-pound bags of rock across the yard.
Yeah.
That about killed me. I'll tell you what.
I tell you what, I can't. After the last 6 years raising kids in my 50s, I'm struggling and I'm trying to lose a little weight because I tell you what, the last 6 years I've put it on.
Ken, I'm in the same boat with you. A week ago, I was the heaviest I've ever been in my life. Now I am 6'5", but my playing weight was about the 230, 240 range.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I weigh more than a lot of NFL linemen right now.
Me too.
Yeah,
I don't know about all of them, but
Adam Timmerman. I don't know if you recognize that name.
I recognize.
He was offensive guard for the Packers and for the Rams.
Gotcha.
He lives 30 miles east of me.
Okay.
He got done playing football. Every time he went to a meal, they forced him to eat 2 meals per sitting.
Wow.
To keep the weight on. He's 6'4", 6'5", about 210 now. I mean, I wouldn't mess with him, but
I hit my peak. Now, a lot of it just because, I used to be fairly active. I've been a big guy for a long time. That's not a big deal to me. But when the kids come along and everything changed in our lives, working, it's hard to diet when you're raising young children because they want sweet stuff all the time.
I know.
Yeah. And I actually hit my peak at 309, and I'm just 5'9".
Yeah, I got you by a few pounds, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm actually below 300 now, so it's.
I need to get on the scale. I was 335. I know I'm under 320 right now.
So yeah,
and I look at it that I got honestly 70 pounds to go.
Oh, I got I don't really have a number. I just want to make my legs and my knees stop hurting again. So it's
amen to that.
So I'll get up in the morning and I'm like, but yeah, we're on the track. We still got the youngest grandchild. He's still here during the week, and not so much on the weekends. That's an improvement, believe me. But I'm officially under 300, and we're going to go from there.
Well, good for you, bud. That's awesome. I tell you what, there's one problem with having warm stuff in your garage. God, them flies like coming in when it's cold out.
Oh, I bet.
Oh.
I'd love to get my garage set up where I could do what you're doing in your garage.
Well, you can see the overhead door right here. It's kind of
right.
That's why I got my chicken fried flag on there, and the banner I wanted, Worthington KCBS cook-off. My Uncle Steve's flag is back here. Pretty soon they'll be hanging up here behind me, so that I hide a lot of this stuff up here above the cabinet. Other than, God, I hate this backward shit up here. I got to keep those up here for Lep. Those are for Lep. He loves the big, I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't see it. It's behind Ricer's banner. He loves the big flame trophy I got from smoking and grilling with AB.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Don't ever ask him about a trophy. I'm just putting that out there.
Kent's a big comp guy. He does a lot of competition cooks.
Oh, hold on. I got to fix this damn camera again.
You guys got any questions? Fire them off for either one of us.
Hold on. Man down.
Man down.
Stupid
thing. You guys got any questions for either one of us? Lay it out there. We'll try our best to answer.
Fire away. I'm an open book.
Let me go ahead. If we got any, I don't know who all's in the house because I haven't been looking.
God, that's actually better. Kind of ish. I'm a little crooked, but that's okay.
I might go ahead and do a membership with next year with StreamYard, so I can stream some, do some Facebook and Instagram lives, maybe.
Well, you should be able to do that with the free version.
Can I? I didn't. Can I do it all three at once though?
The big thing, I believe you can.
Really?
The big thing is right now is if you have, like right now, you can have up to 6 on the stream.
Okay.
The updated version, you can have 10.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, Ken. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem. The grilling dude is in the house. Wow. Okay. Mike is in the house. Mike, I just put up a link if you want to join us. Ever done a bison ribs? That's a question to you, Kent. I know you're busy, but Mike, if you can, come on up. All right, guys, this is something different. I might try to start doing some more lives, guys. If I can, I used to do them in the past, pretty regular, but I haven't done any in a while. So I might try, at least going into the new year anyway, try to do some more. If that's something y'all want to see, y'all let me know. It's always fun in the past, but if you do too much, it becomes a little work. I'm trying to look through the comments to see if I've missed anything. If you don't do more than 200 at Sam's, they turn you around and say, "Do another lap." Cam, I think you're right. It's been a while since I've been to Sam's, but yeah, that's been my experience. The El Deuterino is in the house.
What chicken?
What's going on, buddy?
What do you know?
Just hanging out. I had not been live other than on your channel.
Yeah,
I had not been live in forever, so I thought I'd jump in here and see what's going on.
God, now I got shirt envy.
I see you got Steve with you.
Yeah, he jumped in here.
Yeah. Hi, Steve. I mean, Dutch.
Hi, Mike, Mark.
And whatever your name is.
Damn it, I'm looking for my shirt. I don't know where it's at.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mike, the El Deuterino. Your channel is what is
the grilling dude? The grilling dude.
The grilling dude. That's right.
Yes, sir.
Y'all check out his channel.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
He's been around for a while. He's growing like crazy, I think.
Normally a good guy.
Yeah, I appreciate it. We were just having a little jam session earlier, or I wouldn't say jam, but a little session on trying to figure out what this Friday night's live is going to be.
Oh, okay.
And I decided it's going to be a sizzling fajita party. I think Tom's going to do some fajitas. Lee's going to make some virgin margaritas.
Okay.
And I'm not sure what Mike's going to do, but I thought I'd make some, leaded margaritas.
You know what?
Just have a good time.
I knew I should have that skirt steak at Sam's Club today, damn it.
Yeah, well, you can always go back.
Now, Mike, tell my audience here tell about your live. You do this every Friday.
Every Friday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. We do
8 p.m. Eastern.
Correct. We do a show where we talk about YouTube, we talk about life, etc., and then we cook as well. Do a live cook. Last night we've been doing a fajita. No, sorry, I was reading the comments from Cam OG and I saw fajita when I was thinking poppers. We've been doing a collab called #NeverEndingPoppers. And so the last 3 cooks, I have done a popper type cook. My definition of a popper may be different than yours, and I certainly understand that and respect that. but like last night, I made breakfast burritos, but I put in all of the ingredients for traditional popper in it, along with some other ingredients, eggs and etc. And then we took that burrito. Well, you hold on. I have
No,
not
I gotta
called your
get you
name
here.
yet.
I gotta get
All
you here
right.
because when you wrap that thing with bacon, I about bit my computer.
So I was getting that. That was the next thing. So what I'd like to do is test the night before, and I just made a normal breakfast burrito. I knew I had all the other stuff, and I could put the jalapeno stuff in later. But I thought, what could I do to this? I've got bacon, so I wrapped that bad boy with bacon, and it was awesome. And it carried over last night.
Larry, good. Thanks for joining us, guys. I understand. Bye. Larry Baranzano's got to go. So,
Good night, Larry.
Mike, when you wrapped that thing with bacon last night, I was like, I mean, I love making breakfast burritos and then putting them back in, and toasting the tortilla. And Mike wrapped that thing with bacon, and I just like, my mouth started watering.
Yeah, it was very good. I was pleasantly surprised at how everything came together.
That was ingenious. I loved it.
Yeah. And then topped with jalapeno, the not as spicy, the pickled jalapenos, but topped with that. Oh man,
yeah,
so good.
It looked delicious. I was into it. Marciano Garcia, good to see you, buddy. Marciano's one of those guys. He's such a loyal subscriber. He will watch my video and then go do his own version of it. And I love that.
That's cool.
That's really cool. That's when you know you're kind of starting to be there in the world. Mm-hmm. So thanks so much for that, Marciano. Yeah,
that is awesome. I've got a couple people like that as well, and not on YouTube though, surprisingly, but on other. I do Newsbreak as well. And on Newsbreak, I've got a couple folks who will do it and then report back. And
yeah,
a lot of fun.
It's fun. It's fun. Yeah.
We are always looking for a cook on the Friday night show. Sorry, Ken, I didn't mean to take over.
No, you're fine. I've actually got a question for you because I noticed something last night that I'm interested in, and I've been looking into as far as doing live feeds like what you do. You had a couple different camera angles. What are you using for that?
So I have 2 webcams as well.
Okay.
And so this is just my normal on the laptop webcam that I use. And I do this angle because you don't want to see that. And so the other one was I had my workstation right here.
Right.
And that's where you saw me prep everything. That was on one of the webcams.
Gotcha.
And then on the round Blackstone, I had another webcam over the top, kind of off to the angle.
Right.
And so I had to manually change it in StreamYard before I went to that, for better lack of words, workstation. I had to manually change it. Unfortunately, I've given Tom admin rights, but he can't change my camera angles.
Okay.
Which is kind of a bummer.
Yeah, I know there's some devices out there that you can actually just hit a button, and I'm looking into that, and I know that I think you kind of go like record straight to your laptop or whatever you use, computer. I don't know. Yeah. I'm looking into something that I can do, maybe live cooks and just kind of hit a button and switch cameras.
Yeah, so Grumpus turned us on to something, and I'll be danged if I can remember the name of it now. And I fiddled around with it. I might have it on my desktop. I fiddled around. Yeah, OSB, Oscar Bravo Sam Studios.
OBS.
And the OBS, yeah. And
I'm familiar with that. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what he uses, Grumpus uses, to go back and forth between his different angles. Like he's got one above his head, he's got one off the side, and all he has to do is press a button, and it changes it. But I'll be damned. I work on computers 5 days a week, and I'll be damned if I can figure out how to get it to work.
I'm familiar with OBS. I'll have to look into that. Okay.
I have a question for you, Mike.
Yeah.
If you do yours on StreamYard, just like this.
Mm-hmm.
So with your link, if you signed in with your phone, would you not be able to switch it on your laptop with your phone just looking down at the food?
Yes. So unfortunately, last night my wife was on call, and we work for the same company, same boss. So like the other previous cooks, I've had my phone on the food prep where I'm cooking, and then I use one of my webcams. I shoot it out just a little bit further, so you can see my entire bar top
Right.
in the workstation. So Tom can change that. I'll log in with a different account, and he can change that, so I can go back here and work on the round Blackstone or whatever, and he can and change it to my cell phone.
I feel like I'm such an oddball. I'm the only one here without a round Blackstone.
Yes, you are. What the hell's wrong with you, Kent?
I don't know. I don't know, guys.
We're usually in the minority, me and Mike.
Yeah. Minority power.
That's
Majority
right.
power now.
Round Blackstone power.
Round power.
I'll never forget it when Kent coined that phrase. I got the biggest laugh out of that.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know,
I think I did it to Ken first, and then I did it to you. I don't remember the order.
Yeah,
I did it because of Ken. I saw Ken. He was one of the first people that I subscribed to, and vice versa. And I saw him cooking on that. I'm like, I've seen that on Sam the Cooking Weirdo. I've seen that before. And
yeah,
I thought,
he had. Yeah, Sam the cooking guy has the Evo, which is like a $3,000. Yeah, but
I got the 240 model.
Yeah, ours has 2 burners, and Cuisinart has a 3-burner now. But,
correct.
Ours runs. The Evo has 2 burners inside and outside. They're round.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
So yeah, you get an inner heat and an outer heat.
Okay.
So basically,
what's better? I don't know, but I know it's more expensive.
You could have your hot zone in the middle, and then of course cool zone on the outside.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice.
Yeah,
but I can do the same thing. I can just shut down one side.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly.
That's what I do.
Actually, when I made the eggs last night, that's how I did it. Is I had the one side up full and the other side down real low, and I did it that way because I'd already cooked some stuff prepping, and I thought eggs are going to be coming up. Who wants, you throw eggs on the cast iron, it's blazing hot. All you're going to do is get sticky mess.
Yeah.
So I turned it way down, and then towards the end, I shut that side completely off, and that allowed me to finish them up with minimal sticking. It's like any other piece of equipment, right? You can have. I have a Z grill, right, and it's the cheap of the cheap. But people love Traegers, and that's fine. But I know my Z grill. I know where the hot spots are. I know where the cool spots are. And I know how to manipulate it. So if I want to grill on it, I can actually grill on it. I'm not going to put it in a cold spot. I'm going to put it in a hot spot.
Absolutely.
There's so many people that are critical of the equipment you have. Okay, I guarantee the 2 pellet cookers I have cost less than your Z grill.
Okay, but you know how to use them, so.
And that's the key. It's not the price of the equipment you buy always. I mean, I cook on UDSs. They're a 55-gallon food grade drum that I ordered the parts for, and they are UDSs or drum smokers. Run the competition world because competition guys are sick of doing 13-hour briskets where they got to throw a stick in an offset every 45 minutes and not get sleep. Hell, I can sleep. I can go to bed at 10, get up at 4:30, light my drum. I got plenty of sleep. I can cook a brisket for competition in 4.5 hours.
That's great. But that kind of brings up something that you and I were talking about a couple of weeks ago, Kent, and that is with our Weber kettle. Like I have an extension on mine that's about 8-10 inches tall, so it's not typical. It's not technically UDS, but I can take my grill and put it up higher, and it gives me an extra 10 inches or so, and I actually love to cook that way because it's a poor man's UDS.
I did beef kebabs. So I have the rotisserie ring, and this is a Weber kettle that I got from Tom Horseman. So it has the longer legs. He has his leg modification on it.
Oh, that's right. I remember you
And
talking
then I did the modification to Tom Horseman's.
mod.
Uh,
You modded his mod.
pretty much. What I did
mods everything.
is
Exactly.
I just put 3 stove bolts on through the rotisserie ring, so I can raise my grate up, like Mike said, another 10 inches or so.
Mm-hmm.
And it is harder to get a good sear on there because then, I mean, you really got to have your coals rolling.
Yeah.
But to do a brisket offset on a kettle or a pork butt offset on a kettle, when you have that extra, so instead of 6 inches from your fire, you're now about 15, 16 inches.
Correct.
I mean, it makes a huge difference. And I would not be one bit afraid to take my kettle with me to a competition and do chicken thighs on it for a KCBS competition.
Oh, I can absolutely see that. Yeah,
by the
that's
way,
the only way I do
Stephen
chicken
and
thighs.
Jacqueline, welcome to the chat, guys.
I got to turn some lights on. I'll be right back.
No problem. Yeah, I just seen Stephen was in the house. Good to see you, buddy.
Always good to see the moderator's moderator.
That's
Amen
right.
to that. That guy is something else. Before you even think about saying, "Hey, Stephen, can you post this link?" And by the time you say, "Hey, Stephen," that link is already in the chat.
Yeah, he's
Exactly.
Awesome.
He lives on an island, so he's in the future, I swear.
Him and Patrick.
I would love to get down there, to be honest with you. I don't know what the atmosphere is.
It would really be horrible to live where Stephen lives. It's, the winter, it's 72 degrees on a cold day.
Yeah.
The worst.
How bad can it be?
I don't know about going down by Patrick, though. They got way too many deadly snakes and crap down there.
Yeah, I know. That's the mama.
I would never leave the house without something smaller than a 10-inch chef's knife. I'll tell you that right now.
That's not a knife. Here's a knife.
I got one of them, too.
I don't think we got a big audience, but I'm going to let you keep them company for just a minute while I fix this.
All right, pal.
Yeah. I'm drinking Miller Lite from last night.
And
my grandson came up and brought me. So he found this. Look at this. How beat up this is, man. He brought it up to me earlier when he found it in the yard, I guess. And when I opened my beer, he brought it to me. I'm like, okay.
Hold on. I just went full screen. Show me that again, Mike.
Oh yeah. So this, look how beat up it is.
Is that yours?
Yeah, that's my business card. I'll send you one.
Oh, that's what I thought. I was like, yeah, I recognize that logo.
Yeah, that's it. I'll send you one. Yeah, I
cool.
get more good comments on that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I figured nobody's going to throw a koozie away.
Oh, you know the grocery bags, the plastic grocery bags you get? I have 6 of those full of koozies.
Oh, wow.
I don't drink beer.
A little more.
I don't drink beer. But for years, I bartended on about every Saturday night throughout the year, a lot of wedding dances. Well, they always have koozies, so we always grab a koozie.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I bet I have 50 to 60 koozies just in the RV.
You never know when you're going to need one, right?
I know I don't, because all mine go in here.
Yeah, well, my wife does weddings, and I do the same thing. I've got several wedding, Joe and Donna, and their date on it. And
oh, yeah.
But I just figured nobody's going to, if I'm out and about, so we had this big chili cook-off. And I met a lot of folks who do, fueled by bacon. Love it.
That's one of the last comps I was at in Denison.
Oh, right on.
It was fueled by Smithfield.
There you go. And we had this chili cook-off, and I was walking around and meeting a lot of people who do what we do, and they were handing out, give me their business cards, and I'm like, wait a minute. So I had to go home real quick and grab a couple of mine, and you just exchange. It's like exchanging a business card.
Oh yeah, and it's here's one of the Paulina Fire Department puts a cook-off.
That's cool. That's cool, dude.
First in, last out. The buddy of mine who runs the cook-off. It's a small one, but I go to it every year.
Yep. I
Just
got a Grumpus
because
one floating around here.
it's for a good cause.
Yeah.
I don't know
absolutely.
if I have a Grumpus koozie.
Yeah, I got a Grumpus koozie floating around here somewhere that I use periodically.
I got
Is that
a
a Rick?
Grumpus.
Oh, Grumpus pin. I think I got one of those too, and I got a Rick pin too floating around. Actually, that Rick pin's the one that keeps coming back over and over again. It's like a bad penny. I can't get rid of that pin, which is nice, especially when you're in a bind and you go, I need a pin. Oh, there it is.
Grumpus sent me a 6-pack. All
Oh,
different
wow.
colors. Silver, black, maroon, purple, red, gray. I mean, just all kinds of different colors. So, and that's what I used to use on the hot seat to pin flip CJ. Was a Grumpus.
There you go.
I actually, bequeathed that to Johnny Maggs.
Oh, did you?
And then we messed with him one time, his old producer, Chrissy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I was like, Chrissy, I'm going to pepper Maggs in the chat today. And Maggs is like, well, you give me the pin flip. I can pin flip you now. So then we did it on purpose, and Johnny Maggs didn't know it, but I'd send a soundbite to Chrissy that says, this pin flip brought to you by the Grumpus on Fire YouTube channel. So we did it on purpose, and Johnny stopped dead in his tracks, and he's like, what in the hell was that? Live on his podcast. And so Chrissy played it for him again. He's like, Kent, you son of a bitch.
I heard he's now in his house. Got a studio set up in his house. I
he
saw
does.
something for it today. I meant to watch it, but life unfortunately happens.
Well, a lot of companies are having hard times right now. The way it's been since 2019. I'll just say that. And so he had to have a couple sponsors bow out, and he's like, he called me because he was all upset about it. I'm like, dude, listen, okay, here's the deal. You only had an hour time block at the studio, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I said, how many guests do you want me to list to you that you've had on that you said, hey, brother, we're out of time. We got to do this again so we can continue the conversation? Exactly. Because he only has about 45 minutes of actual time.
Mm-hmm.
Arian from Cosmos, Aaron Leslie from Texas Oil Dust, just to name a couple. The GOAT.
It was a beautiful studio, but I know he rented it. He told me.
Yeah, and it wasn't cheap. And like I told him now, I said, listen, dude, you're at home. You don't have to drive home after the show. If you want to go hour and a half, 2 hours, who is stopping you? He goes, nobody. I said, then do it. He's like,
that's one of the reasons why I got this bar, right? This is a prop. That's all it is. I've never had a party over here. This is a prop.
No,
and that's when I wrote it off as a prop as well.
Yep.
And this whole thing is, this half of the bar or of my patio is my studio. Well, I never had a party here before, but same thing. I can do a live as long as I want.
Yeah, just like right here. Yep. In the winter, I cover the door with my the Etsy Daddy Dutch Barbecue shower curtains that look like a backdrop.
I just do I weather strip bars.
Yeah, I have ripped off my last 2 grills.
Yeah, I do the weather stripping around here, and I've got a heater back there. You can kind of see it.
Yeah, your tall outdoor patio heater.
And I got another one over there, but never use it. And all you need is one, especially if this thing is sealed off. It's not really good for firing the Weber kettle up when it's sealed off. Man, you get smoked out.
You know what? I'm going to tell you, back in the back left corner behind me over here is the walk door that goes to the backyard. There's been a time I put a fan on the Blackstone while it's blowing 20 mile an hour outside and snowing in January, and left that door open and had a pellet cooker running in here to blow the smoke out.
There you go. That's a good idea. I thought about just because I'm going to leave this kind of open back here. at least a flap. There's just, and then we have a little concrete pad out there that we've never used. I'm just going to light the Weber kettle out there, and then when it's time to bring it in to cook, I'll just bring it in then.
You know what? The thing I thought about doing though is, do you guys have a habitat for humidity restore around you at all?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
Not a restore, but
okay. What it is, it's like, I don't want to say secondhand, like it's a bad thing.
Oh, we have what's called good desert something. I know what you're talking about.
It's where contractors donate extra product, and there's used product in there and everything else.
I'm aware of that one. Yeah.
And I thought about, what if I just spent $25 on an old range hood that's above your oven in your house?
Yeah.
Invent that outside. Why
That's
not?
a killer idea if you think about it. Yeah.
Why
It's only
not?
you, right?
Yeah, if I die of carbon monoxide poisoning, the old lady's rich anyway. Who gives a shit?
It'd be live. That'd be good for ratings, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely. Hey,
Kids tumbling around. Oh,
accidentally on video.
Yeah, man. Get your wife down and get the extra footage, you know, and it's, hey, there.
I think Kent just fell over.
Hey,
you
look.
know his wife's number?
Look, his face matches his cup.
Yeah. Somebody call his wife.
Nice.
Yeah, the first year I had this up, I started the Weber kettle back here, not even thinking. And I was like, oh my God, just crap. You know how it is when the charcoal starts lighting. Damn.
I need to do something for outdoors for the winter months because I can't do a whole lot outdoors in the winter.
How big's your patio, Ken?
It's a pretty good size. Dimensions, I don't know, maybe I got a back deck out back. It's probably, I don't know, 12 by 15, maybe.
Right, but next to your deck, you have a concrete patio, right?
It's not concrete. I got the driveway. My entire deck is, I don't have much of a concrete pad other than my driveway itself.
Okay. I was thinking, Rob from Hell Yeah Barbecue.
Oh yeah.
Rob Kimball.
Got that little
He's
thing
got that
coming off the side of
chimney.
his house.
Yeah. And he's done a lot to it over the years, because it used to be, you'd see the foam in his walls, and it was wrapped with.
I remember those days.
Yeah, it's funny how we evolve and how we grow.
Oh yeah.
And, I would almost think if, I don't know if that'd work. I was going to say like the portable hoop garages you can get.
Yeah, maybe.
But
I thought about the metal. I don't want to call them sheds. They're metal awning covers you see now in a lot of people's driveways that extend out past their like.
Oh yeah, and they park a car in there. And
yeah,
right.
I thought about something like that.
Like a fabric, I mean, it's round tubing, but it's like tarp material, carport.
Well, mine's be the one I'm thinking of is a metal. It's like a metal roof on it.
Yeah, I mean,
almost like a carport.
You're talking. How much snow do you get in the winter, Ken?
Oh, we don't.
You don't get a lot.
No, about once every 15 or so years, we'll get 12 to 24 inch. But other than that, we get maybe 12 inches the entire winter.
Wow.
We get that in one shot here.
Yeah, I know. That's yeah.
You know my pain, Mike?
Yeah,
your vein?
Mike might, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been pretty mild here. It's been pretty mild. It gets cold. We get a lot of cold, but we don't get a lot of snow.
Yeah, we don't get that much snow anymore. I used to have this thing that sat over there, and it was just you had four. It's God, you see them all the time at competitions, right? Where the people can just sit under. I'm trying to think of what the
easy
hell
up
they're called.
canopy.
Yeah. I used to have one of those. It was great, and when I'm cooking out there, I just had the Weber kettle going next to me, and it kept things warm, right?
That's when you had your fridge outside and everything.
Yeah.
And then you had a storm roll through, and it just shredded that thing. If I remember right.
Yeah, it shredded it. We had a windstorm, and it shredded it. But I was able to kind of repair it. And I'm sitting there working at the counter, and I just I'm like, what the hell? Looked out there, and the whole thing was just caved in with snow. Like,
that's been because you had the fence behind you.
Hey guys, Josh and Baby just entered the house. Good to see you guys.
Babe.
Yeah.
I remember, God, that's been a few years ago already, Mike.
Yeah, the Berlin Wall. It's still there. You just don't see it anymore.
The Berlin Wall. There you go. So,
what you need? Oh, sorry, my son's asking me. I'll tell you what. When it comes to cooking, these things are the best. Welding gloves for making stuff off.
Absolutely.
There you go, dude. When you have 2 young ones, I found that having plastic forks and spoons and knives work out great. It looks upside down.
It is.
Oh.
These are the Freedom Barbecue Gloves by Magna Chef. So, if you look.
Mine are Norco. Okay, yeah, so you can actually touch the food, right?
Yeah, but look, there's 2 gloves there.
Oh, wow, there is, yeah. See,
okay.
I
what you do, see that?
Mm-hmm.
Magnetic clips, slips in.
Nice.
Very cool.
932 degree rated. Better than welding gloves, trust me.
I was going to say, these are about 500.
I'm not sure what mine are rated. They're in the garage, so I can't go get them.
These are made by a
Come on, let's compare gloves, Ken.
Miami. These are made by a Miami-Dade fireman.
Okay.
And they
pick stuff up. Yeah.
They were $24.
Oh, so that's a pretty good price, yeah.
With the discount. And here's the thing: you can grab lit lump with them and hang on to it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really? Wow.
I say these were probably $24 10 years ago when we bought them.
No, Al's a great guy. So,
yeah, I just found it was just, I was digging around going, I got to buy gloves or something. And I came across these. And, oh shoot, that'll work for just picking the hot metal up off. If I'm not going to hold on to it for 20 minutes, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
It also makes a great, insulation for when I put the metal down on one of the gloves.
Yeah, if you got to set your skillet on the counter.
I've used them just for that.
Yeah, I mean, my counter's laminated, and thank you, Kent, for the idea last year for that. It's laminated, but I would not want to put anything hot on it. I don't know.
No.
I don't want to have to redo it. Let's put it that way, because that was a bear.
Exactly.
But I'll tell you what, it's nice for cleanup. Oh my goodness. A couple sprays, wipe it down, you're set. It shines.
Yep, done.
Yep.
Little 409.
Cracks. Yeah.
Little disinfectant wipe if you got chicken juice on it.
Right there.
There you go.
Yeah, I got it.
There you go.
Out here.
Yep.
Yeah, it sealed the cracks up, and when you fit the pieces together, sealed that up so you don't have to worry about food and crap falling in there.
Yep.
That's beauty. I do got one spot down there that I might have to buy just a little touch up and do it, but no big deal. I'm not.
You know what you do? You know what you do with that spot? You strategically, God, easy for me to talk tonight. Place a cutting board over it so you don't have to look at it.
That's a good idea. Actually, yeah.
I've never done anything like that ever.
No, I've never. I've never. It's funny because you'll be sitting there cooking and you'll be like, okay, everything's clean, you're ready to go, and you get your cutting board and holy crap, I missed the spot.
Damn.
How the hell did I do that? Because I just cleaned this thing. Oh well, cutting board will go right here this time.
So, Josh, if you're able, dude, come on aboard if you want. I think I just posted a link. Yeah. Kind of a small crab.
It's good to see you back online again.
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna try to do more. I've been. I'm trying to gear up and try to figure out how to do this whole live cooking thing because that's kind of a struggle for me.
So
But
Mike,
I will figure it out. I'll figure it out and get doing it.
Mike, the Ketorific Journey, he did a live cook today, and he had the 2 cameras going at the same time. And Lee does it from Smoking Bears all the time. And so he has, like his phone doing one thing,
Right.
and his main camera is doing another. And he just logs in with a different account. And that's what I do as well when I'm using my phone. Log in with a different account. And so you can have it, it's like you could put me in the backstage anytime you want, right? You can. Whoever's your administrator helping you, and that's a big help too, is having
So
somebody
just have
who's watching.
2 feeds going at the same time and switch them in and out.
Yep, it's just a different email address is all it is. Super simple. And you
All
don't need 5 cameras set up and going like this and like you don't need
that's kind of what I want to do, is like the 5 camera thing.
It would be cool, wouldn't it? You're gonna need that OBS stuff for that.
They have for lack of a better word, inverters you could do where you can just record everything or live everything through your computer and just push a button that switches cameras and it goes to the next. But that's kind of pricey to do, but I kind of want to do it.
The OBS is free. It's open source stuff.
Yeah.
So it's free, but I'd be damned if I can figure it out. And of all people, Tom will be 69, by the way, on Thursday. I've been trying to think of something I could do for him.
Really?
But yeah, he figured it out. And that guy is like computer illiterate. I work on computers all damn day, 5 days a week. And I could not. I'm looking at YouTube for editorials, all that, and they're like, do this. I know they're missing a step. They gotta be.
I run AutoCAD for a living, and that's kind of my deal. And I don't even do a whole lot of that anymore, but because I do, I won't get into a whole lot of it. But my career has been AutoCAD. My career has been designing sanitary sewer systems for all of Louisville, Kentucky, and that's kind of where I'm at. But I know how to do what I do, but that's about as far as I go in computers.
I knew you did something with social engineering. I knew that, but I wasn't sure what.
Yeah, civil engineering I've been doing for the last civil. That's what it is. Yeah, civil. Let's see. I started at the Louisville Water Company as a temporary back in '89.
Wow.
Back in '89, and I went from there. I was there about 4 years, and then I went to a private company doing sanitary sewers and drainage ditches and whatnot, and on to just doing nothing but sanitary sewers for the last 30 years anyway, 25, 30 years, whatever it is. And I've lost count.
One of my favorite things to say is when people bitch about their taxes, I like to say, well, do you like sewers? And do you like lights on the street?
There is certain things that is necessary.
Exactly. Sewers and lights help out a lot.
You want to. That's not so much our. I don't know how it works where you're at, but ours is like the Metropolitan Sewer District. That is it's technically not government, but it's kind of regulated through the government.
That's the way ours is too. And then they charge us an arm and a leg, but then they also get grants from the government all the time.
Yeah, we get that. Yeah,
do this, and that they're subsidized big time.
So yeah,
we just have
water's the same way, and our electric. That's technically a private company, but it's not.
It's regulated, and you got to go through the PUC to get it. Change prices or whatever.
Exactly. Now I'm private sector at the moment. I work for an individual engineering firm. We do civil engineering. We do engineering. We do land survey. We do planning. I tell people, go into a subdivision, any subdivision, and we do everything but the buildings, everything but the houses. We do all the streets, we do the drainage, we do the electric, we do the gas, we do the everything but the buildings. That when you walk into a subdivision or any supermarket, look at that parking lot. You see a big development.
Oh, absolutely.
Same thing. We do everything but the buildings, and that's what I've been doing for the last 25 years. So
that's cool. Do you guys use drones and things like that too?
Yes, we do. I personally do not, but our survey department, yes, we do some very cool drone work, and they're doing now more recent within the last couple of years. It's great when there's no leaves on the trees. They can go out and pick up pretty accurate information. They'll fly over and get all of the topo. When I say topo, I mean the ground elevations throughout.
Correct. Now they got LiDAR that does that too. It'll go right through the trees. Like, it's amazing.
It is awesome. Yeah, LiDAR. We do a lot of LiDAR. Yeah, but I personally do not. But our guys in the survey department, they're pretty awesome at it.
I've read that if you have that 107 pilot's license, drone work there's a lot of demand for it.
Yeah, we got like 3 or 4 guys that are licensed in that, and they do it.
107. Yeah.
All right, boys. Hey, I got to run. I promised Mama a fire, and I just lit it. So.
Oh, right on.
I don't want to get in trouble.
Tell you what, we've been almost an hour and a half, so I'm about done too, guys. So.
Kent, you need ventilation. Just make sure you got that.
Oh, we're outside.
Okay, you'll be fine.
You didn't let it in your garage, right?
No. Not this time. Maybe next week. Good. Stay tuned.
Good. So that is just insurance that we'll see you next weekend then.
There you go.
All right, boys. Hey, y'all take care.
See you, Kent.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Kenny, thank you for the invite. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm glad you came. I'm gonna wrap this up. I don't know when. I'm gonna try my best to do a regular schedule on this. I don't know. Maybe it'll be Saturday night. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Ken, you're always welcome on my show on Fridays. And if you ever want to cook, just hit us up, and we'll be more than willing to work with you on it, making sure you're set up and ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, but let me get set up where I can do a live cook like that, and I'll be happy to join you, buddy.
Okay.
So all right, guys. All right, buddy.
I'm sending you something via private chat, so
that'll work.
So
that'll work. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap this up. I think this just. I think we're about it here. So
yeah.
So guys, thank everybody. Yeah. See you, Mike. Thank you as always, guys. And next time we go live, if nothing else, I'll see you on the next cook. God bless you.
Like it.
Bye-bye.
Bye.